Hey guys, this is the first episode of Get Reviews from Rum, where I'm gonna be talking about Roaccutane, Isotretinoin 20 mg once a day. That was my course, and well, I have let me tell you a series of unfortunate events that happened with me. Well, 5 unfortunate events actually. So starting off, I started Roaccutane in June. I was given a azelaic acid cream, I think that's the name, for a month, and I did see like say 20% reduction in what happened, and I was like, okay, this is good. My sister was already on Roaccutane before, so there was a miraculous difference in her skin and it was good. So I think that I was inspired to use it, and I was like, listen man, this worked amazingly for my sister, so I want the same stuff given to me. And also that the doctor, okay, she wasn't helping, man. I mean, because she's like, okay, so use this cream twice a day, and guess what, there's like this amazing drug in the market. It's Roaccutane, it's isotretinoin, it just works like magic. The scars just disappear like that, it's all good. And I'm like, what are you doing? You don't gotta tell me about some miraculous drug that works magically and to get rid of all the scars and then tell me to use this cream. Like, what's going on in your brain? Just give me the drug, man. It became like that. And well, twice she did that, and then the third time I was like, see doctor, you mentioned this miraculous drug, how about you actually prescribe it? And then she was like, okay, but the indication's like grade 4 nodular cystic acne, and you don't have that, you just got some scars on your face. So I was like, okay, you know what, just how about we start and let's see from there. Yeah, so the first thing that happened to me was I was warned that there would be a lot of lip peeling and cheilitis and all those things, and I was like, what you talking about, man? I've been on this drug for 1 whole week and there's been nothing, absolutely. I'm fine, I'm doing fine. And then like 1 week later, like that's basically 2 weeks after the drug started, there was like peeling, and man, it did not stop. It just went right to business. It just went like and there was, I'm telling you, man, the amount of peeling that has happened over the past 6 months, like, I mean, how is there anything more to peel off, you know? So that's the lip peeling that happened, and it is still happening. It's something that just keeps happening as you're on Roaccutane. Yeah, that's the first thing. Then the second thing that happens is the rash. Right, so I just wanted to show you that this is like minuscular, like just the teeniest, tiniest rashes, but imagine that on the hand. And yeah, so that sort of scared me in the beginning, but just because it was just on one hand, and I was like, what's going on, this is weird. I gladly just moisturized that when I found out that that was the solution, and it sort of reduced, but didn't totally disappear. But yeah, third thing that happened to me was I used wheat on my skin because I already had the rash. My skin was sensitive, and then I went ahead and used wheat. I'm not blaming wheat, I'm just saying that, well, when you're obviously on this drug, you're not supposed to do all this, and the doctor obviously mentioned it to me, and obviously I had to break the rules because I needed my hands to be, well, hair for your need, man, you gotta do it. So yeah, I went ahead, and it was a terrible experience, man. I'm not even kidding. It burned like there was no tomorrow, guys. It just like there was like micro bleeding, and it burnt my hair follicle, not only my hair follicle but also the melanin, because there's like mini dots of hypopigmentation where there was the healing. So yeah, definitely do not be using all these products. And the fourth thing that happened to me was like it just got worse from there, man, because my I had to travel to India. And just before traveling to India, I asked my sister to make a video of Abu Dhabi. If you've not already watched that video, I've left the link down below, and please go watch that song. So I went out in the sun, my skin got damaged, and then I was putting makeup continuously for like over 2 weeks, and I just didn't have the time. Plus I got really lazy to wash the brushes, and so I used the same brushes over and over again, and bam, impetigo, honey crusted lesions all like around my nose and my face and my chin and my cheeks, and just like my lips, it got swollen. My lips disappeared because of all the inflammation and the oozing and the crusting. It was not pretty, man. It was not at all. But yeah, so then I was in the airport with that, man, and I just like did this with my hijab, and I just hit it, and I looked like an idiot. So then I went to the doctor, and she gave me a fusidic acid cream, along with betamethasone. I applied that and burned. Again, a lot of burning with the story. So yeah, it just burned a lot, and it killed. And but the next morning, it was like, man, it reduced by like 60-70%, man. It just 70%. The infection, like the inflammation, everything had gone down. It was so much better, and within the 2-3 days, it was like as if there was just nothing on my skin. The fifth thing that happened to me was recently, like a month back, I started having nosebleeds, which I've also heard are common. So yeah, don't freak out or anything. It's not like I just like a tap just like on my face. No. It's just like when I blow my nose, I see blood, blood-stained mucus. Not a pretty picture, but there you go. That's the truth. So there were the 5 unfortunate events that happened to me with Roaccutane, and so definitely think twice. So this is the advice. Okay, and also wait, I forgot to mention that what were the results of using Roaccutane. So Roaccutane was good because it did reduce my scars visibly by 50%. I think, yeah, 60%. Yeah. So it was actually better than the cream, sure, but well, thanks to all these side effects, you're just thinking like, screw that, I'm gonna rock these scars. So that's literally what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna ask the doctor to start tapering the dose, because 6 months is long enough with this drug. It's gone on for too long, and I'm gonna definitely stop that. And the first thing you gotta do is to always use SPF and sunscreen when you go out. Avoid the sun completely if possible. Like, hide your face, man. Go with the whole scarf thingy around your face. Do that, because your skin needs that protection right now, and it does not need the sun hitting you. Wash your makeup brushes, which everyone knows is the rule, but don't get lazy like me. So that's the side note that I would add to that. That's all I've got to say for Roaccutane, my frenemy, with whom I plan to end a relationship with very soon, hopefully. Okay, thanks for watching, nerds. Bye.